headaches, yeah.
Right, and the headache, is it coming at one side
It's
or?
just, it's over here.
It's over the front, yeah.
It's over the front.
Yeah. Mind if I tell
No.
Helen what's been happening?
No.
So Kayleigh and I haven't seen each other for a little while. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
When we first met, when we first started working together, you were getting quite significant headaches back then, and then we identified it was coming from the second vertebra in your neck. So we got that adjusted a few times, didn't we? And then your headaches went away. And it's been good since?
Yeah, they're just like back maybe the last 3 months.
Just kicked in a bit, so that's a bit naughty not coming back in 3 months ago, isn't it?
Life growing away, you know, it's just...
It's busy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so should we have a look and see what's going on?
Yeah.
So what I'm feeling there is a little step, right? So when you're turning to your right, we should feel all those vertebrae just sequence out and staircase like that, but you've got two that are together.
Stuck.
Yeah, step back, just there. But they don't feel that irritated, so let's have a look on this right side. Alright, so we're higher up there, we've got a problem immediately up in the top.
Yeah.
And just there. So and there's a bit more reaction in the muscle around that, so I suspect that's the more irritated side. And that's at that second vertebra again there. It's just there.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Well,
That'll be the one.
but it's sore.
Bit tender, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's certainly inflamed enough to cause referred pain this time. There's a bit of reaction around it. And then, a lot there at T5 as well. And in there. So we're basically, 7th vertebra here is locked. We've got a problem at the top of the neck, that right C2 at the top of your neck, just here, look. This little guy.
Yeah.
He's back on itself like that. So you've been doing something involving either hiking, which we know you do a bit of in your job, and the muscle pulling on there can just put a bit of work-based pressure into the neck. Basically, it just rotates back like that in you, and then it locks. And when it's like that, it gets quite inflamed and it causes that referred pain. Okay, so we're going to be correcting that back into position. These ones aren't rotated out of position; they're just locked. They're just not moving well. Yeah. And then right down at L5 in the bottom of your back. That's locked up both sides, so we'll be adjusting that both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like really bad and like nothing shifts them.
That's the problem, isn't it? You know, when headaches in the neck are notorious for that, because pain medication just doesn't work for them, does it?
And I've even been taking those cocodamals.
Oh, have you?
Don't even touch it.
No.
Nothing at all touches it.
Just get that adjusted. Nice breath in. And then all the way out. That's the one. Well done.
Clicky.
Yeah. And this one's going to be as well, I think. Deep breath again. And then all the way out. Awesome. That's good. Perfect. That's good. So, Kayleigh's got a problem with the second vertebra in the neck, causing headaches. The vertebra is back on the right, so we're going to take a contact on the right side and adjust it back into position. So we come here, just there, drop in. Good. Good. Excellent. Really good. Headache's gone. You okay?
Yeah.
So let's have a look. What I'm going to get you to do is just look upwards. Good. And then to your left. Alright, so that's a lot. What I'm seeing there is we've actually got movement through your neck as opposed to one vertebra just stuck as you look.
I feel a lot lighter and better.
Fabulous, that's great, thank you.
So I was doing good until Thursday. I had a headache for over 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't shift, so I'm going to try and make an appointment tomorrow with my doctor.
Today, you've had headaches for 3 months, and then get an adjustment, get some relief, and then you get a massive blinding headache for a couple of days, right?
But I mean, I can't do anything. They're like really bad, and like when was this? So I had it Thursday, and like I was up from 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just couldn't, you know, and at all. I've been taking loads of stuff, and like nothing's even easing it.
Really bad, eh?
But I haven't had one now since Saturday night.
Good. So before relatively constant, now intermittent, but still quite severe when they kick in.
Yeah, I mean after you did my neck and stuff, I didn't have any headaches. Then until Thursday night, then it was like bang.
Then you had another one.
And a really bad one.
Yeah, just let's have a look. Yeah, come on, let's see what we've got going on. So we were looking at that second vertebra in your neck, weren't we? You come and sit down. Let's have a look. So remember that when we get an adjustment, first couple we tend to get some temporary relief. We get the joint released, get the vertebra in place, but it's still got some healing to do.
Yeah.
And its ability to do what it normally does for longer periods of time isn't quite there yet.
I iced as well for 3 days, like you said.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so that's it there. So step down again on that side. Yeah. Tender there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's some good though, because last time it was affecting both sides to some extent. This time it's just on this one side. But it is the same C2 vertebra, so that'll be causing those headaches. So we'll get it corrected again, get you icing it again, and it'll start healing again.
Yeah.
Okay, your upper back's good.
Yeah, my back's been fine all week.
Yeah, good.
It's been great.
Yeah, everything's been fine, just had a little bit of a nice window with nothing and then suddenly a blinding headache. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so I'm going to pop you on your back. Get comfortable on there, face up.
Yeah, because I used to suffer from migraines, and they're not migraines, you know, because I know what they feel like.
Yeah.
And I told you about my mother, didn't I?
Go on.
How my mother, so she was on medication for life.
Yeah.
If headaches, and then I told her what you do to my neck, and now she goes every single month, and she's not on anymore.
Exactly. That's the point, isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that, your body's already shown that you don't need to live with headaches, right? You weren't able to get into the clinic, didn't have your sort of checkups, and then we've ended up with irritation and headaches again.
Months.
Yeah, that's right. But it's
my fault.
There's a we'll get back on top of it, but yeah, it didn't need to happen. You didn't need to be experiencing these headaches. But I think the thing to remember is what we call your adaptive range, right? So it's really simple to understand that if your job or your life requires your neck, say, to be able to do that much, right? And actually it can only do that much, then it's going to get overloaded, and if it gets overloaded, it's going to get inflamed and you're going to get pain. So when we treat you and get you adjusted, we broaden that adaptive range. But at the moment, what your body's showing us is we've broadened it almost enough with our last adjustment. It did all right for a few days, but then we weren't quite there, and your life overloaded it again, and now it's gone wrong again, right? We've just got to broaden it far enough. As soon as you get beyond what you need for your normal life, you're going to be carrying on without thinking about it. Okay? You ready? Nice C2 adjustments. We've got a problem at the top of the neck, and we're going to adjust it forwards. You come into that position there. And over you go. That's good. Nice and relaxed. Let it go if you can. That's the one. Perfect. Really good. Nice.
That's loud.
Wasn't loud, that one, wasn't it? Maybe the ass. Okay. And then don't worry if your headaches are still intermittent rather than just off. Okay.
Right.
It's called the healing process.
Okay.
Not a healing instant.
Rome wasn't built in a day, as I like to tell people.
There you go. Oh!
No headaches. I've not had a single headache since week last Thursday.
So last time I saw you, we'd had a couple of days, hardly any, well, nothing. Then we had a really severe headache for 2 days. And you were wondering, should I go back to see the GP? What should I do? Didn't go back to see the GP. Because it's all been coming from this second vertebra in your neck. And so since the last adjustment then?
Single headache.
It's fantastic.
And I even went out Saturday night and I did have a headache the next day.
Oh! I'm just glad you felt like you wanted to go out, because if you've been having, when you get months of headaches, the last thing you want to do is actually go out and do something enjoyable, is it? So, right, so how do you feel today?
I feel good. I did have a really bad back yesterday, but I don't know what that was about, because it's not.
Down? Yeah.
It was like
midway
here.
up?
Yeah. But I don't know whether because I've got a tickly cough and maybe I'm coughing when I'm sleeping.
Okay, possibly.
Maybe I don't know. But I'm fine today now. But
we'll check it. I think the biggest thing at the moment, so we'll screen all the way down.
Yep.
But we're going to take a particular look at this vertebra in your neck again. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. And just drop your chin down. That's good. So what we're feeling for now. So the first thing I'm feeling now, remember we talked about that vertebra being rotated back on the right?
Yeah.
It is now in alignment. Yeah, we've got a small restriction in its movement,
Yeah.
but I'm not feeling that same bump back in the neck just there where that vertebra is rotated this way and sticking back.
Okay.
Okay? So, and you've not had to take any ibuprofen or anything at all?
No.
That's fantastic news. It's great that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right over now, so you're quite flexible. Just going to drop your ear down. That's a better position there. Nice and heavy. That's it. Perfect. Right, let's test this left side. Yeah, still stick with that one. So you drop you in. Easy. Good stuff. That's good there. And then this way. Little restriction on the left there, nothing too major. Good. How's work been?
Right. Yeah. Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's all
busy
gone crazy
Saturday.
now. Does he bring sweets?
He used to, but I texted him the other day. I was like, you know, where have you been? I've seen you for months. That he said something about something like his back's really bad or something. He got sciatica and
Take a good grip. I think he'd been to hospital.
yeah, something like that.
Nice breath in when you're ready, and then just relax your knee right down. That's perfect stuff. That's good. Try the other side as well. Over we go.
I can never remember. I've just done it.
I'm just going to let you try it to see what you come up with.
I don't know where to start.
On this side.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Long in this leg, short in this leg. Tuck it in. That's it. And then forward on 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the way. Just drop back that way. And we'll do the same thing. So this arm down. Keep a good grip on your elbows. There and there. I'm going to go through the gap. That's it. Bring this knee down there. That's good. Nice breath again. And then all the way out. Oh, there was more in there, wasn't there? Yeah, that's good. Right, come and sit up. Let's check it through. So the main thing is, have you been doing your mobs?
My what? No. I haven't.
I appreciate your honesty, thank you.
Do you know what I totally forgot.
It's surprising. the
I did
number
tell
of
my
people-
boyfriend what he got me to do. He was like, what? I said, yes. Sit there, pretend I was like a chicken, basically.
It's surprising the number of people that forget that mob. As soon as I give it to them, they walk out. It's gone. It's gone.
Honestly,
You
let's
asked
just
him.
go back now. No.
If you ask them to turn left and right, they remember it. That one, forget about it. Alright, so we're just checking through your neck there. So now we've got this rocking action back. So we've got, this is you. We had the main issue's been here on this side.
Yep.
So this vertebra had rotated that way, and you looked forward, and we had this bump there where it hadn't seemed to have rotated back. Now, because you've got 2 really important nerves that pop out from that level and go to your head, you can get compression on those nerves or irritation, and you get really blinding headaches, which is what you were experiencing. So today, for the first time, we've actually found that vertebra is sitting in line with the rest. The motion wasn't great, so we put a small adjustment through there just to get the motion back. The C2, both sides, where your headache's been coming from. 3 nice adjustments. Done. Headache's gone. Well done.
Excellent.
So, yeah, done. It's fantastic. Really great to see.
I'm glad they well, go in.
So, first sort of full week without headaches now.
Yeah?
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 So I think what we'll do with you, if it's okay, is give you a sort of couple of weeks off now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get you back in sort of 2 or 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
If you find that it starts to get a little bit irritated, don't leave it there. Yeah, you left it 3 months to start with. So.
3 months and the rest?
Oh, there was more than 3
April
months.
last year.
Oh, crikey. So, a little bit of ice on it today.
Yeah.
Okay, it is actually in a healing phase. There's no obvious signs of irritation, so that means that we're doing some healing. But it won't be a full